Good evening, students. Today we are going for the Kingdom Fungi, and Kingdom Fungi has already completed Kingdom Protista and Kingdom Monera. So Kingdom Fungi we are going for that one. So basically from the first of the starting, you have to go through the characteristics, you have to go through the reproduction, you have to go through all the type of the parts. It is divided into four classes: ascomycetes, phycomycetes, basidiomycetes, deuteromycetes. Okay. So we are going one by one. So first of all, basically the characteristics. Kingdom fungi is actually a heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means it's depend on the other. Just like as example, if I depend on other, then it means I get the food from that one. So that's why it is heterotrophic. Saprophytic, dead or decaying, they are going to be attacked on the dead or decaying type of the animals. Means dead or decaying type of the matters, like as if anything is going to be decay, something कोई भी सड़ी गली चीज, that's why it is called as a decay. And parasite, without the permission, they are going to attack on the host, and without the permission, due to the attack of the host, they are going to be basically totally kill them. Clear? So three things: heterotrophic, saprophytic, and parasitic. The second part is unicellular, single celled, may be related to the eukaryotes. So unicellular, just like as a yeast, and also most of them are multicellular. The main thing is they are cosmopolitan because they can live anywhere. There is no limitation where they are going to be live. So they are cosmopolitan. They are cosmopolitan. They live everywhere. Easy way to find out what is the kingdom fungi is. Body has a thread-like structure called as hyphae. So body has a small thread-like structure. We call that the structure is hyphae. And if there is a type of a network, means there are many type of the hyphae are there. Then in many hyphae they become the mycelium. And the many hyphae they become the mycelium. So basically, if the hyphae has septa, it is called as septate. And if the hyphae has no septa, then it is called as aseptate. Again I say, if the hyphae has septa, it is called septate, and if the hyphae has no septa, it is called aseptate. Those who are aseptate, there is one of the main. Those who are aseptate, there is the main part, the main name is there. That is coinocytic hyphae. What they are called as? They are called as coinocytic hyphae. Cell wall. The cell wall is made up of chitin and polysaccharide. Basically, there is a question arises: what the cell wall is going to be made up of? The cell wall is made up of chitin and polysaccharide. They are also doing type of a symbiosis relationship. Symbiosis relationship is a type of a relationship in which somebody is going to give the shelter and somebody is going to give the food. So basically, they do the symbiosis. So symbiosis is a type of a relationship. So they create the symbiosis relationship. Clearly. So do symbiosis. Again, there are two types of the symbiosis. Either they are going to perform the relationship with the algae, and either they are going to perform the symbiosis with the higher plants. Higher plants like as a sequoia. Sequoia means redwood plant, which is the gymnospermic plant. So gymnospermic plant roots consist of fungi. It is called as the collection called as mycorrhiza, and fungi and algae the collection called as lichen. If we go for the reproduction, seriously, if we go for the reproduction, I will give you the short form. If for the vegetative, BFF. B means budding, F for fragmentation and fission. So fragmentation, fission and budding, BFF. Asexual reproduction, CSZ. C for conidia, means they are going to perform or producing the spores. So asexual reproduction, conidia. S means sporangiophore and Z means zoospores. Clear? Sexual. Sexual means ABO. Ascospores, basidospores, oospores. Ascospores, basidospores, oospores. Oospores may be motile. Zoospores are also motile somewhere. So these are the characteristics. Now we go for the next part. The next part is, it is divided into four classes. It is divided into four classes. The four classes which are given here is number one. The number one part is phycomycetes. So for phycomycetes, they are found in aquatic part. Aquatic means those are related with the water. So they live in the water. That's why they are aquatic. They live in the damp areas. Damp areas, as you see, damp areas is a very moist and type of a steady areas. They also in the moist areas. Something there is type of water present also. Mycelium. Question arises about the mycelium. Phycomycetes, the mycelium of phycomycetes. Aseptate and unbranched. Aseptate and unbranched. Unbranched means coinocytic. Now, unbranched, I already told you here that it is a coinocytic, na? So I already told you here that the coinocytic part is aseptate. ठीक? Now the next one, asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is two types: zoospores or aplanospores. If they are going to produce zoospores, they are motile, means movable. Motile means movable. If they produce a zoospores, they are motile, and if they produce aplanospores, they are non-motile. Clear? If they are producing a aplanospores or zoospores, they basically form and develop sporangium. They basically form sporangium. Now, if we go for the sexual reproduction, that is the asexual reproduction. Now, if we go for the sexual reproduction, as you already know, sexual reproduction can only be happen by the two parents. The two parents, one is male and other is female. So, male and female combination create a type of a spore that is called as a zygospore in phycomycetes. Create a zygospores in phycomycetes. So, zygospore is of two types. One is isogamous, just like as alga. They look like each other. They look same. Morphologically, they look same outside. So that is isogamous. And if the morphologically they are different, these are called as the anisogamous. Clearly? So this one is the phycomycetes. Now if we go for the ascomycetes, second part, the ascomycetes. So four part I basically tell you, it is divided into four classes: phycomycetes, ascomycetes, basidiomycetes, deuteromycetes. Clear? Ascomycetes, second part. It is also called as a sac fungi. What it is called as a? It is called as a sac fungi. Clear? So the next thing is they are multicellular. They are multicellular and unicellular also. They are multicellular also and unicellular also. They may be saprophytic and coprophilous. Now what you are going to say? Coprophilous. What do you mean by the coprophilous? Coprophilous means they lives in a cow dung. Like I said, गोबर में जो लोग cow dung मतलब गोबर में रहते हैं उसको coprophilous. Now what the mycelium is? Mycelium is branched and separate. Branched and septate. Here only this one has unbranched and aseptate. Either this one and this one. All three are branched and septate. So basically what they are going to form, they produce conidia, and conidia consists of asexually conidiospores. So they produce conidia and the asexual part is conidiospores. If we go for the reproduction of sexual, it is called as ascodiophore. It is called as a ascodiophore. Now fruiting bodies. Ascodiophore produce a type of a fruiting bodies. So any type of the body, any type of the fruiting bodies is going to be there. They are called as carps. They are called as carps. So fruiting body is called as a ascocarps. If they are ascodiophores, then it is also called as ascocarps. Asci. This asci means sac-like structure. Example. Here the phycomycete, the example is mucor, bread mold and albugo. Here it is aspergillus and neurospora. It may be aspergillus and neurospora is a good example of that. Now the third one. Third part is basically basidiomycetes. This basidiomycetes is a type of a mushroom or bracket fungi or puff balls type. Means mushroom ही समझ में आ रहा होगा. So mushroom, saprophytic, dead or decaying, and lives on the decaying part. As you already know, that is the saprophytic. Now vegetative reproduction is fragmentation. Sex organ is absent. Here the sex organ is absent, but sometimes if the vegetative part is going to be combined, they produce a plasmogamy and doing a fuse and do a plasmogamy. After that, karyogamy and meiosis and types of the spores are going to be produced. So what the type of the spores are going to be produced? They produce basidospores and they produce basidocarps. The fruiting body is called as basidocarps and the spores is called as basidospores. Example, Agaricus and Puccinia. Example, Agaricus. Agaricus means mushroom. So Agaricus and Puccinia. Now the last fourth part is deuteromycetes. Deuteromycetes is perfectly called as imperfect fungi because they don't have a structure, they don't have to combine in all these ones. Okay? That's why they are called as an imperfect fungi. Why they are imperfect fungi? Because if they are going to do any type of the sexual reproduction, they are going to be involved in ascomycetes and basidiomycetes. They put it inside these. Clear? So asexual reproduction they are going to be produced and the spores are called as conidia spores. What they are called as? Conidia spores. Now fruiting body is also called as conidiocarps. As you already know, conidia spores produce a carps, that is called as conidiocarps. Now mycelium is septate and branched. Mycelium is septate and branched and they are saprophytic. Saprophytic in nature means they are living on the dead or decaying type of the things. Maybe parasitic and act as a decomposer. Actually act as a decomposer this one also. This one also is doing to act as a decomposer. So example is Alternaria and Trichoderma. Called as a Alternaria and trichoderma. So understood about this one? So totally, basically these are the characters and these are the 4 types. And after this the kingdom fungi is going to be finished. So before going to that one, I will just like to show you the life cycle of this one. So life cycle consists of a hyphae, as you already know. If the network is going to be formed, it is called as a mycelium. Network is going to be formed, it is called as a mycelium. And it produces a type of a plasma. Means first of all the plasma is going to be combined with each other. That process is called as plasmogamy. Combined with each other, that is called as a plasmogamy. When the nucleus is going to be fused with each other, that is called as a karyogamy. And they are doing the meiosis. And again this cycle is going to be performed. So this cycle is going to be performed one by one, and this is called as the life cycle of a fungi. So clearly everybody understood about these things. So this whole part, if there is any type of the comment or any type of feature, then you have to go through it, and also comment me that what the type of the things are going to be understood by you. If you want it in another language, then I will have to be publishing it in another language if you really want this one. So thanks for joining, and also you have to comment and share this video so that it can be reached to everyone. So thank you. Have a nice day.